Happy Labor Day, everybody. Hey, what are you guys eating to stay keto, ketovore, or carnivore? We'll share what we're going to be eating today with everybody, so stay tuned. Hey, good morning, good morning. Welcome all you new folks and welcome back everybody to Loving It on Keto. I'm Wendy, the cameraman is Harry, and our little chihuahua's name is Little Sally Girl. Her real name's Sally Schnickerdoodle, but we call her Sally Girl. Anyway, everybody, how is everybody doing today? Today is Labor Day. What a great day to get outside and barbecue and stay keto, right? Delicious steak, hot dogs, hamburgers on the grill. I almost sneezed.
Oh.
Okay, I'm not going to sneeze. You know, and they
look at a bright light.
I'm not going to look at the bright light because I don't want to sneeze. Anyway, my sinuses are getting better. I am using the Navage, and even the doctor said, go ahead and use that. If you still need antibiotics, let me know. Haven't had to use it. I get these things about twice a year, but you know, in the desert, all the spores, all of the pollen, everything falls to the ground and stays there. And when the big winds come up that we have with our monsoons, it blows in the air. We have this thing called valley fever that people get because everything stays on the ground. And when it blows up and you inhale that, then this happens. Anyway, you guys, how are you guys doing? A lot of you guys are doing different challenges. We are doing the Let's Break the Stall and Raise Our Ketones for September challenge. It's a protocol that you can use with the way you eat with your macros. It is narrowing our eating window. It is fasting longer, at least 2 days a week. It is testing foods that potentially could have hidden issues with spiking our glucose that we want to find out about. We are testing our fasting glucose and ketones in the morning, and then we are doing our fasting and glucose ketones at night after we've had our last meal, 2 hours afterwards at least. And you guys, so far we're trying to bring up our ketones so we can drop our weight, and so far we are doing pretty good at it. I feel really, really good at it. Now today we are swapping days. We are going to Chalice and David, so we want, instead of testing a food today, we're going to test the food tomorrow, and we're going to do our regular eating today. I am bringing some food over to Chalice and Dave's, and we're just going to cook it there and have a great family day, relaxing family day. We're going to go see Mom on the way. Harry, Sally, and I are going to go visit Mom, so she gets to see us for a little bit, so we don't have to worry about going later today, and we're going to enjoy ourselves. What did we have to eat yesterday that was perfectly keto, you guys? We ended up having that huge breakfast, and we were not hungry. The thing about adding more fat to your diet is you produce more energy. Fat is our fuel, and it provides energy. We did not eat anything after 2 p.m., so we did a fast. It just worked out perfectly for that. And
yeah, we're about at what, 23 hours now?
I haven't. We had coffee. We broke it with coffee this morning.
That's right.
But I did right after we tested. So let me get my
coffee counts.
It does when it's a fat coffee with everything delicious in it. Where is my zero? Wait a minute, I got an app to track my fasting. It's called Zero. This phone is crazy. How do I get the picture I just took? There it is. 21 hours and 10 minutes. We did a fast for.
Okay.
The good news is we kept our caloric intake up, and it was perfect. So I'll share that with everybody here. For Harry and I. Yesterday, we had a total of, 1,544 calories, 9 total carbs. Protein was 60 grams. Fat was 137 grams. We had in our coffee a tablespoon of Kerrygold butter, half a scoop of perfect keto cinnamon toast, half a scoop of perfect keto MCT oil. We had the base supplement, about a third of a scoop in there, That was our fat coffee. We had 3 eggs each. We had Jimmy Dean pork chop sausage. We had 3 tablespoons Kerrygold butter. We had Farmland smoked hickory smoked thick sliced bacon. Each of us put one of ours back in because we couldn't eat them all. And we had an ounce of Tillamook cheddar cheese. And you guys, we buy the block of cheese and Harry grates it. Thank you, Al and Paula, for giving us our delicious cheese grater, because it really you get more cheese, you get the good cheese. It's not pre-grated, so it doesn't have potato starch or anything like that on it. It lasts just as long in the refrigerator, and you get more cheese for the dollar. Yep. Yes, you do. So that's what we had. So we had 1,544 calories total yesterday. Anyway, you guys, we both went down. We both went down. I went down 2/10, 182.6. Harry had a little whoosh. He dropped a total of 1 pound. This is really working for us. We are eating until we are full, and we are not eating again unless we're really hungry.
Which
and by
really hasn't happened.
Finishing the dinner with a cup of fatty coffee, that has been giving us the energy that we don't even think about it. We went out yesterday and ran around and did all kinds of stuff and went to storage.
Wendy was like on speed yesterday.
And I know. I watched my video this morning and I was like, blah, 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 blah. So I am feeling.
But that's not normal for you?
Well, it's normal for me to be talkative, but not on speed. Like I was. I don't know if it's the extra coffee or what, but man, I was really going to town yesterday and I feel really, really good doing this. Now, can we do it forever? I don't know. We've had to switch things up that we do throughout our ketogenic journey, just because your body is a fine-tuned engine. It gets used to what you're doing. So you have to kind of trick it, at least for Harry and I. The older you get, it seems like, from what I see from all the comments, from all of the people, that seems to be the way of it. But I feel really good. And if you guys noticed, our ketones in the morning are creeping up. So I'm very excited. Now, I've been reading comments this morning while drinking my fat coffee, and some of you mentioned you should be using MCT oil. When we first started our ketogenic diet, and off and on, I bought MCT oil, and I want to get the C8 and 10 on there. And the thing is, what is it? C6, C8, C10. Anyway, Harry's intestines and stomach had major issues with it. He does not have the same issue as taking it in the powdered form. So I'm going to buy some more and add it very gradually. And we added it gradually before. We did the whole thing, and he seemed to have issues. Now, maybe his body is more fat adapted and will be able to utilize it better than it did. But he had horrible gastric upset and horrible diarrhea. Sorry, too much information, but it's the truth. And you have to be careful with it. And he does not have that gastric gut pain with the powder, but he has to be careful because he still has the other issue with the loose stools if he has too much.
It was so bad that Wendy would just go up and talk to the bathroom door thinking I was in there most of the time.
Because he spent his days in there. That was his new library. That's where he'd do most of his reading.
Right.
Anyway, you guys, so we can get some, but it may or may not work for Harry. It works for me, but he also gets cramping in his stomach. And then into his intestines. And he has a history of stomach ulcers from way back when. So he's really concerned about that too. What works for some doesn't always work for another. So this is something that Harry and I are going to work on, together. And we like a sweet coffee. I know a lot of you guys are taking away the sweets out of your life. Have you noticed? I'm not using skinny syrups. I have a whole shelf full of skinny syrups. This was the time of year I'd go out and get all the pumpkin.
Yep.
And I would get the chocolate. What's the chocolate truffle one that I love? That's in there.
Chocolate truffle.
I use them very sparingly. Harry used to drink a Bang or a Rain every single day.
Yep.
We're trying to slowly wean ourselves off of specific things. So I'm drinking a lot more bubbly water, sparkling waters than I am even Zevia, just because of the price. Zevia is going to become a treat for me. Yes, thank you so much, everybody who said go to Sprouts because they're having a buy one, get one free over Labor Day weekend. Thank you so much. I put out reached out to Amazon about getting a refund on the difference between $99 and $77 on my pan. Doing the things, you guys, so keep bringing on the information, keep leaving comments down below. We're all learning things together as a great community that we're building. You know, suggestions, the things that work for you, you know, people can read them and go, wow, maybe, you know, she sounds a lot like me. Maybe if I do that, you know, it really helps. Feedback helps. It truly, truly does. And it's funny because to me, aspartame is poison. And I know all about, because I went to a lawyer. I was seeing a neurologist because I was having grand mal type of seizures, almost died from them. I was on so many pills, heavy duty pills with seizures. And I went and, do you still have the picture of me, Harry, where they drilled, I went to UCLA Medical Center. They drilled holes in my head, crazy glued electrodes, and wanted me to have the seizures so they could study me in the seizure ward, because they do surgeries to remove that part of your brain that causes the seizures. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, you were like 28?
Yeah, very young, youngster.
At the time?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, now we all understand because Wendy's got holes in her head.
I do. And you guys, literally, they found out it was an allergic reaction.
I took her up there and we waited for her to have a seizure because then they have to take you in.
Yes, they did. It was easy because all I was drinking was diet sodas. And that's when aspartame replaced the sucralose, replaced saccharin.
Tab
and no, it was one cyclamates and saccharin, and changed it to aspartame.
Yes, the poison.
In the 70s.
Yeah.
No, it was in the 80s. Excuse me, it was in the 80s.
Yeah.
And yeah. So I think of it as poison. I wish Harry would not have it, but Harry's an adult, and if he does drink one,
I have it very,
it is
very,
poison.
very, very
it's poison.
seldom.
And there are all kinds of information, including people that think they have MS, and it's actually aspartame that's doing it. It triggers hypersensitivity to your brain.
Yeah, because the chemical they put in to
and
give
the motor
you
function, yes.
To give you the height of what sugar does, they put a chemical in there.
And if it goes over 98.6 degrees, it can turn to a formaldehyde type of chemical. Yep. Super dangerous. And it kills ants. Just sprinkle some ACEKOOL on the top of that ant hill, and the ants will either move or they'll die. They'll take it
Most
inside.
Most likely they'll die because they
die.
take it inside.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys, I just wanted to let you guys know that. But you guys, we have to eat something because we're going to go to Chalice's and we're going to eat there too. And today is a full day of keto eating. So come back in the next segment when we break our fast. You guys, I have steak from when Lori was here that we have to eat. So I've got us 2 small pieces with big fat hunks in them, and 2 pieces of bacon. And I'm going to nuke these just to get them a little bit warm. There are 4 ounces of beef in there. It's a 4-ounce slice of deliciousness. And then I've got 2 tablespoons of butter from my butter dish. I love it. You guys, this is such a cute butter dish. And it holds, you could put two cubes of big Kerrygold butter in there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, seriously. And I love it. It's just darling. It's just darling. And they have they have it in white, they have it in black, they have it in navy. I think they have it in yellow. Go check it out because it's so cute and it's very well made.
I'll put it on in the store.
So what we want to do is we want to brown the butter. Yes, you do. So I've got my butter in. And you guys, I like my eggs fried in butter better than I do bacon grease. Now, Rhonda Clark, love Rhonda. Hi Rhonda, how are you? She has a bacon mayonnaise that she's perfected a recipe. I think she got the original one from, I'm not sure where. A lot of people have used the bacon mayonnaise, but she's perfected and tweaked it. And I saw Melanie Hine making it. And I thought, wow, that looks great. And Rhonda shared it on our Facebook group. So if you guys haven't seen that, it's on the Loving It on Keto with Wendy fans Facebook group. She shared that, and I asked her to send it to me in an email so I could do it. So I'm going to have to figure out how much bacon grease I've got and get all the ingredients and everything and make it, because it looks delicious. And thank you, Rhonda, so much. I'm going to call it Rhonda Clark's Bacon Mayo. Yes, indeed. So anyway, you guys, Rhonda, you're going to be famous. Yes, you are. I am got my butter, and I'm going to brown it so all of the fat needs to bake down. It needs to get brown. I am got my butter, and I'm going to brown it so all of the fat needs to bake down. The solid fat, that's the lactose part of the butter, is burning off right now, and then it'll start smelling really, really, really delicious.
Oh yeah.
There it goes. Smell it?
Oh yeah.
See how it just stops sizzling, you
You
guys?
can see that brown spot kind of forming.
Yep, it just starts forming, and the smell is the part that really, really gets
See
going.
it right there. Oops,
Yeah.
right there.
So we're gonna have 3 eggs each. See the brown? See how my eggs are brown? Can you cover that while I put these away? You got the lid right there. Okay, you guys, come back when it's breakfast. I'm making a mayonnaise mustard dip for our little bit of steak that we've got. Putting a tablespoon of mayo down, a little bit more. And I am using Emerald's kicked up horseradish mustard because we like it spicy.
Yeah, I do. Yep. Tell you one thing that happened to me when I was taking Stanton's. The food couldn't be spicy enough.
Yes,
couldn't be hot
you
enough.
lost taste.
Oh yeah, I mean, I had to
problem.
have it so spicy that the normal person would like spit it out. I mean, that's how bad it was. Remember that?
Yep.
It just took away all my taste altogether.
I'm gonna
pretty much.
smear yours together. Well, I'm gonna put a little bit of dulse in
Took
it.
a while for it to bleed off. Took about 2 months for it to finally.
You guys watching,
Stop it.
Harry?
What are you doing?
I put dulse in the mustard mayo. And I'm going to put, and that's a sea vegetable for those of you who don't know, and it's got iodine. I am putting
Doesn't taste.
cherry, smoked salt. Can't wait until they get more in. I'm buying a couple big bags, man.
Yeah. Do they make bigger bags than those small bags? I mean,
No, that is the big bag.
that is the big bag. Yeah.
Yes. Can you hand me Sally's little dish so she can have some egg?
Yeah. Where is it? Oh, here it is.
There she is. She wants some. Let me get you a spoon, Sal. Excuse me.
Want some eggy? I'm gonna get you some eggy. You want some? Here it comes.
Mm-hmm. She said, yes, please.
That's where all the vitamins and deliciousness reside, huh, Sal?
Yes, indeed. Hey, Harry. Get this off here. Look at how this just slides
It's
around.
nuts, isn't it? It's
I
so
love
weird.
it.
Well, I put that pan set into our store.
Into our Living
Last
It on
night,
Keto
yeah.
store last night.
Yep. So that anybody can get it. Right now it's
Put
what,
a little bit of butter.
$77 or something like that.
Yes.
It's like ridiculous.
And I don't know how
cheap.
long it's going to be on there because they didn't have very many left.
Yeah.
So
I
if you
know.
want one, run, don't walk.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Because they're on sale for $77, which is the price of
Yeah,
one
if you know
pan
anybody getting
normally
married or
almost.
anything right now,
Yep.
tell you
So I'm
that's
going to
a
put these
nice,
right here.
cheapy gift.
I'm going to get her some white for later. before I put anything else on here. There we go.
Sally's breakfast.
That's Sally's breakfast. This is a clean bowl. Don't worry, our little forks are on there. It's clean. I'm gonna put some Dulce on the eggs. Dulce on there. You need iodine in every single cell of your body.
Yep.
And this tastes delicious. And then I'm putting some cherry. Ooh. Yes, indeed I am, because it's amazing. Amazingly delicious. And there you guys go. We've got 4 ounces of steak, tablespoon of mayonnaise with horseradish mustard, 2 slices of bacon, and 3 eggs for our breakfast, you guys. So you guys gotta eat now. Going to mom's, yeah, let's go to mom's room. Okay guys, we are going to mom's apartment. Yes we are. Whoops.
Drop my glass. Okay, let's go.
Go see if she's awake.
Yep.
Are you awake? Huh?
Very good.
Did you go? You taking an afternoon nap? Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Where's your little girl?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring her up. Give me a kiss. Love you. You probably come during the day.
You done hook her.
Hi. Oh, okay, I'll unhook her. Yeah? Come say hi to Grandmama. Come say hi. Yeah. Say hi, Grandma. Hi, Grandma. Yeah. Yeah.
She says she doesn't smell like anybody I know her.
Yes, she does. Come here.
She always gets nervous.
She always gets nervous in the bed. I think it's just because it's just a hard bed. Yeah, that's your grandmama. Yeah. Did you go to church?
Yes.
And?
I fell asleep twice.
You fell asleep.
I had to come over and
Wake you up? Were you snoring? No, Sally, come
I
over
don't
here.
know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put you down. There you go. Let me change your water. Yeah, they're great.
The people at lunchtime.
All have dresses on. We're gonna get you an Ensure, Mama. Well, whoever put this glass in here, one of your caregivers, made a mess. It's all chocolate inside that. Yeah. They just put your glass upside down in here and didn't bother to clean it out. So yeah, puzzles and stuff here.
Short visit today.
Floor.
Well,
She wants to sleep. She's sleepy. She went to church, and I gave her an Ensure because that's what they have here, and I buy Ensures for her because they have this weird funky protein. I wish I could give her a keto chow. You know what we need to do? We need to look at those protein ones at Costco, Harry.
yeah.
So she's getting more protein in her diet. I didn't even think about that. They have a list of things they want them to have, and her doctor wants her to have. And unfortunately, Ensure's on the list. I get the high protein ones at least. I know you guys. And she's on a ton of vitamins, but she's very tired. So she went to church here on campus, and they take them and pick them up. She said she fell asleep twice.
In church, yeah.
In church, they had to wake her up. So, yeah. Now we're gonna go to Chalice's house. Turn around, babe.
Oh,
is
this
the back
way, huh?
Yep.
So this show your
I'm gonna go home and get the food.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, we are at Chalice and David's, and David grilled. Are these hot dogs or are they like sausages and brats?
They didn't have a label on it.
And then I brought healthy noodles, and we made spaghetti with Victoria sauce and hamburger and cheese.
Yeah, that guy got some too.
Yes, he does. And show Chalice's. Me too.
John's got some.
Indeed.
I'll show you Dave's, but you can't.
And then I've
Oh
got,
look,
there
there
you
it
go,
is.
there's
There's Dave's. Dave's got the same thing.
Yes, indeed. So you guys, we're having a good time. Show them Sally. She's down here. She's enjoying it. Yes, she is.
Enjoy yourself, Sal?
Baby.
I mean,
I
this
don't
is
know. I smell stuff.
life variety right here, right?
Yes, it is. Cheers, gotta eat now.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. My son-in-law's been watching me too often. Did you do your lancet too? Whoops, that lancet came out wrong. Oh, 5. Good. How come man, these are tough. 1. Ugh. I'm interested after those sausages we have. She said they were from Costco. 101, good. Good job. Okay. We just walked in the door, you guys. 0.8. Had a fun time at Chalice and David's. Great dinner. Good fun. Was it there? Wow, I had pretty good. 106. Wait a minute, let me write this down. 106. I had 0.9.
Did you really?
Yeah. Get yours.
Oh, you're good.
I am in low GKI ketosis with a 7.3 right here. Oops. Right here. Oh, I had a 0.8. I'm sorry. 106 glucose and 0.8 and a 7.3 GKI. So I'm going to change this to an 8. Actually, this is all going to be erased anyway, but okay, 8. You are in a low, oh no, you're not in GKI ketosis, 831. Glucose was 101, ketones was 0.5. So Harry is not in. So there you go. Today is done for blood, glucose, and ketones, you guys. So we'll see you in the next segment. Okay, you guys, today is done. We did the regular eating day. Tomorrow, we are doing a food glucose test first thing in the morning. Yes, we are. I'm going to be testing Lily's chocolate chips. And I have, because it's fall, I have the pumpkin spice flavor baking chips. Yes, I do. I'm going to get up and do it because I want to know, because I want to make a pumpkin spice cake, and I want to use these, but I want to check these first. Anyway, you guys, we stopped by Sprouts. Thank you so much for the BOGO. They have BOGO going on all throughout the store. They have Primal collagen. They have the peanut butter and the chocolate and the coconut vanilla collagen jars that are normally $41, where it's a BOGO. You get 2 for $41, so that's like $21.50 a piece. So anyway, you guys, I got my ginger root beer and my cola. It was buy one get one free, $7.99. So I actually got 12 for $7.99 instead of, is that a 12 pack or a 10 pack? 10 packs. So we got 2 more than we normally do. And I got this new Beach Plum Essence LaCroix. And I got the orange grapefruit AHA. These were for something, $4.29 and $4.49. You guys, my Perrier strawberry was $9.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It's getting, yeah. The big stevias.
Too bad they're pricing themselves out of existence.
The big ones were $9.
Yeah.
So it's quite interesting.
I expect a lot of big companies to be going broke here shortly.
Well, it's very interesting, you guys. But thank you all. Thank you all for telling me about it, because I got some more of my Zevia. I have narrowed myself down to 1 or 2 a day. Probably one more, like one a day, and I've been drinking my sparkling waters instead, because right now they're less expensive, but that could change. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Please remember to like, subscribe, ring that little bell, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you right here tomorrow. Good night, everyone.